subject is on Monday, I think.
Essentially, the idea is that you currently have athletics in your specialized class slot, but if you wanted to switch that out with something else, then you could switch it out on the day that you have the subject you want to switch it out with, if you assuming you get it correct. Right? Scooby-Doo.
Does it drop all the way to 0, or does it degrade?
It doesn't degrade, you just put it to the side, and you get the passives instead.
Okay, because I am obviously going to be dropping technology for dummy class.
You actually going to specialize in special class?
The character is entirely built off the idea. Basically, he wants to dive fully into this. So it doesn't seem. Would it seem odd that he didn't? Or am I misreading this?
Raph is going to specialize in being special.
Yeah, you get the special kid hat with the D on it. Right.
What do you expect is going to be hanging out with Sayer?
I mean, that's just one way to go.
I do want to clarify something here, because if I misunderstood this, I want to change this before we go too far deep into this. Raph is in the dummy class, but not because he's a dummy, but because he's going to go into the advanced version of the dummy class. Isn't that correct? That was a decision, right?
Basically, the idea is like you're meant to quote unquote get magics like through the normal teaching method rather than like studying magics. But Raph wants to study magics, which most people do because they can't get the magics from the normal classes. So you can still go to magics class. It was just originally intended to be something for people who don't get the magics naturally.
Okay, wait. Hold on, I need to sit up for this.
That's what Minnie.
Thinking hat on.
That was what Minnie Mouse said before when you meant to see him.
Wait. Minnie. Okay.
Jess.
Minamoto Sensei.
Thank you.
Say everything correctly right now.
Yeah. All right. I was under the assumption that basically, effectively, Raph is going into advanced studies for dropping the the pretense of things. He's supposed to be going into advanced studies magic. Is this correct or incorrect?
I mean, you're learning literally more about it.
You seem to be dodging a question here that's pretty fundamental at this point in Rap's growth.
I don't know what you mean by advanced, though.
Is he going to learn more about this area and be able to specialize into it and gain advantage into it, or not? The idea was basically he was go.
I mean, TLDR, yes, but there is a stigma behind it.
You could I ask what the stickler is?
The stigma is for people who want to be literally handheld rather than learning it naturally. That's what the stigma is.
Oh, yeah, it's just literally people are uppity dicks about it. No, they're just like, oh, I'm talented. And you're just like, I'm just want to learn how to do it. And they're like, oh, he needs to learn how to do it. That's all.
My question then is basically, how do I put this politely?
Oh no.
Well, no, because I mean, it's kind of it's sounding like you're definitely leaning in one direction, which is the exact opposite direction I want to go into. So that's why I'm kind of worried here.
You're learning how to do magic more efficiently. You're studying the art of it.
That's what she's saying. She's basically saying everybody else is learning the same.
No, everyone learns magic through their own No, instead of studying actual magic, people are going to study other things and get their own specialized shit because they're just talented mythopoetics. But you actually want to understand what magic is, which a lot of these people don't see because it's not like... Everyone grows up in a scientific era rather than a medieval magical era. So you're going to an older sort of thing that's used as a more like real-ass explanation of how magic works, where everyone else goes, oh, that's stupid. I'm just going to learn magic because I'm good at it. So basically, you're actually trying to be good at it better than these people, and everyone else is going, why would you need to do that? It's just a dumb stigma.
Okay,
Yes.
I just want to. I mean, as is, I'm okay with the idea of that as long as basically at the end of the day, my character is better.
Well, yeah, you're studying magic.
But it
And-
sounds like basically it sounds like everybody, as long if you're saying like English, you get better at magic. That's what Jess has been saying.
Yes. That is the
No, it's
idea
you-
of the school.
Going to the school makes you a better mythopoetic. Taking your class gives you better knowledge and understanding of magic. English doesn't give them the same understanding of magic you learned from the class. You do get the same progression of becoming a mythopoetic because of the way the school works in building
Right.
people to be mythopoetics. You are taking a class that makes you better at knowing and understanding magic. You understand?
I understand. I just don't know if that. Jess doesn't
Yes.
say that. So
That is what she
Jess,
said,
is that
though.
what is this correct?
Yeah, the idea is that this is a literal course where others are all like, you'll learn just from being yourself kind
Okay.
of thing.
Yes.
As I said, it sounded like you were. I was. Yeah. As long as I understand that this is the bottom line of this is the the. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I have no problem with it. I had no problem with that. Just I didn't understand exactly what was.
It's,
This
I mean,
this
it's an
class will
elitism
Atlantically
thing.
teach you magic.
Yeah.
it's an elitism thing. Like, people like it, like being like, why would I want to know ABCs? I know when I can just learn how to read a book that isn't about magic. You're learning like magic alphabet and shit like that. TLDR. All right, that probably made it worse. But the
Yeah.
point I'm trying
Really?
to make is that this is very literal learning magic,
Right.
and people don't want to be like, I'm a literal, I'm gonna learn magic.
Yes. Because people.
I would figure most of them would just be more along the lines of,
Yeah.
what use does that serve in the world anymore?
That's
I
what
mean,
they're
what
saying,
does
yeah.
magic actually get you these days? So why would you study it?
That's basically.
Right. I always got the impression that basically this class was designed for the people that couldn't decipher behind the scenes,
Yes,
that they
it is.
couldn't see the magic apart from basically learning English, so they have to basically learn English and magic separately.
Yes, they have
And
to
then-
literally learn magic, but you
That's right.
understand
Yeah,
it, so
class.
you're just coming there to literally learn magic because you want to. They can't do it, and they need
Yeah.
to literally learn it.
Right. Okay. So yeah, that's what I meant basically by saying that I'm in the advanced version of the dummy class.
Yes, you're in
Yeah.
advanced autism. I
Yes.
agree.
So you're in the dummy class, but
Good.
but not the dummy. Got it.
I mean,
So anyway, yes, I will be changing. As I said, this character is designed to be. That's the direction the character is supposed to be going into. So yes, I will be specializing in specialized class.
glad we could decipher the riddle of understanding each other.
It would. If it was on me, it's on me. But since it's a major point of the character, I kind of wanted to clear it up as fast as I could.
Okay. Right.
All right, all right.
That's yourself too much.
So you're going, since you have it all day, like you'll remember that the best way to do it without people looking at you is to go through the outlier that Saya told you about, like when you went out before.
I
Thing in the
forgot.
shed.
Yeah, the shed.
Okay, got it. All right. I guess start with me. I guess I go to the. I go to class. Yes. Sorry.
So I guess you'll kind of like knock on the shed,
Okay.
and then let's say Saya opens the door. You'll be
Sure.
like, "Yo, you actually came. You didn't bail."
Nope. I was put. I needed this class, so I kind of really want it.
Huh. Well, learning about the elements and time Bermuda and stuff like that's pretty cool. Good choice.
Cool.
I mean, in this world, might makes right.
There's some other things added to that, but yeah, I can see how you see that.
Hey, do you want to know something cool?
What?
You know this building, right? Like, it's pretty old and stuff, and you might be thinking, hey, why didn't they just make a spanking new place like everywhere else? Well, old stuff means power.
Okay, did not know that.
Yeah.
Wait,
The older it is, it's better. It
This
is.
school was built 7 years ago, or repurposed 7 years ago, right?
Yeah, that's the story that's going around.
Oh, okay.
Man, you must be an idiot to think this place was just built here without knowing things. Gee. Anyway, let's go.
All right. I go and I follow him inside.
All right. So you'll go to the, with the flickering light bulb kind of classroom.
Looking for lessons. Yeah.
And there's like 10 students there.
Is a poem girl there or
Yeah,
writer girl? Okay.
Yuri's there. She just
Yuri, that was
kind of,
nice.
she kind of sits like, when you lean your chair back and you fold your legs and cross your arms, and you
Yep.
have this smug look.
Yeah, she sits like a really cool person, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is the teacher male or female? Now I'll go for something different.
Time.
It could, yeah.
Did I?
You said it was a
Okay.
girl.
It could be a third generation. It could be was it
This time,
Whatever it
something a little different.
yeah.
All right. Give me a moment.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. You see a plain-looking female teacher.
Okay. Is she the same one from Monday?
Yep.
Okay.
And I guess the desks. It's not really. You don't have individual desks. It's kind of like one big table. And you'll be.
What about?
And
Okay.
Is it like one
Alright.
big table they all sit on one side of, or is the teacher like in the middle of this fucking shit?
they all sit on one side of.
So it's like a long table.
Yeah.
it.
It's fucking.
And then
nice
just
as fuck.
in the back, the girl is just leaning against the back. I figure she's not on the table because otherwise that would be kind of weird.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, she's not like sitting next to the table because she's also leaning against the back wall. Because in order to do that, the table would have to be right next to the back wall.
I mean,
All right.
gladly
What-
decisive.
Whatever works.
I thought she was
So-
sitting on a chair. I don't really care.
I thought she was leaning on the chair while it looks like she's about to
Oh,
fall over.
Yeah, that's what you
Okay.
said. No, like how
Yeah.
people kick the chair back. Oh God. God.
No,
fuck
that
me.
was on me. Sorry.
No, I don't care. We all talked about it for a minute.
Alright, so today will be about Alright. So today we'll be talking about the implications of status effects. And then, am I still here?
Yes.
Yes, you
Alright.
are.
And then the whole idea is that status effects are in their own class compared to the classical elements and of the concept of light and dark, because they directly affect our emotions, but yet they don't cause us stress or distress or harm. And it's with this link to status effects, as that's the blanket term which was coined by XYZ, that Stop making fun out of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of the teacher. Fuck off.
Oh, no.
Stop being so politically minded. I don't know what I just said.
Yeah, so it could be argued that these effects are the most psychologically damaging because they change your entire demeanor, and your demeanor affects how your persona manifests.
Is there a way to basically stick a status effect onto a persona directly? To directly affect them instead of the persona user?
There are cases where the persona can choose to sacrifice themselves in terms of the user instead of the user getting damaged. But those cases are only meant for the really special mythopoetics, because most myths, they tend to be insular in their nature, and it's more of a parasitic nature between persona user and demon, at least to begin with, that is.
Okay.
So,
Alright, go.
Any other questions?
Since we're talking about this, what about personas basically changing their their identities, mutating? I mean, it seems.
Yes, emotional shifts. You know of the different types of extreme emotions like hysterics, euphoria. The other ones I can't remember right now. What do you mean? Fuck off! Stop being mean!
What?
No persona!
Jeff, stop reading chat.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the map.
I know.
It helps me.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Alright, I'll give you a second. If those aren't emotions, they're like states of
They're states
things.
of mind, aren't they? Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Hysterics and shit. They're states of mind, at least. If not directly correlated to emotional states.
Alright. Back, sorry about that.
Hey man, don't worry about it. We all need breaks.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get, basically, the point is that, yeah, I thought they were emotions, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. I think they are.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're... Fucking, are there, like, actual emotional categorizations? There's generalization.
Unfortunately, there are.
I don't know. I don't want to start another fucking fucking discussion about this, because they could go for hours, because it's interesting.
The point is, they're meant to be extreme versions of anger and happiness and shit like that.
Mythopoetics could say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, those when somebody sifts into that, their personas can't help but be affected by that, because myths are created through a desire that we want it to be met. So when you find yourself in this situation, you often subconsciously wish to find a solution, and that solution is it permeates into your persona.
Okay. Alright. I think I understand that. So, is there a way to direct or control that?
Outside influences can certainly control it, but for the user themselves, like I said, the easiest way is to bond with your persona, rather than treat it as a foreign concept. You know how the body rejects foreign influences, but that's one way in which our biology affects personas as well.
So the closer that we bond with our personas, the less chance they're affected by external influences, but the more chances that we'll be affected by the internal influences.
Right. I mean, like the Bible said, the man was created in the image of God. In this, we've kind of we've kind of taken that statement a step farther, and it may be well, I don't believe any of you are too religious in here, but we seem to have taken that moniker on for ourselves.
All right, I think I understand. Thank you.
All right. So TLDR status effects can fuck you up, but just not like Just not like stressy wise, like it just, fucks you up. TLDR.
Got it.
So Vitalo is the evilest motherfucker here, man.
Yeah, status effects? I've never seen them.
We get it. You want Ryu to use his cool kit.
Shut up, Jeff.
And if that,
Railroading me.
alright, so if that's all the questions that Rav has, unless he wants to talk to Yuri or Saya during lunchtime or after lunchtime, we'll go to lunchtime.
I think I'll if I can defer till later, Raph will just hang out with them and just generally talk. I'm not really, I don't really do the conversation right now, but I mean, or we could just leave it as just he generally hangs out with them.
Alright, so if you want to defer the conversation to later, you can just say you hang out, and then we can do that at the end of school if you think about something by then.
Okay. Or just leave it as just general hangout.
Or just general hangout, yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, that's what Raph does.
Alright, so for the rest of you, you guys are busy thinking about your plans to pay attention in school. So I don't have to say what's happening. So, lunchtime.
Actually, last night or this morning, would Raph have loaned Rio one of the 3 huge books he has on Vakudlak research so he can do some during creative arts instead of doing creative arts?
Shit, they just won. Oh, no, he's... Okay, cool. Awesome. Sick.
Get your own library card.
I mean, the book's not in the library.
I mean, you just said sure, but whatever. So yeah, you got those sick.
Alright.
Just as I was leaving, I heard that. So yeah, Raph would easily in the morning let you near all the books.
Okay.
And remember, they're already basically flagged with where all the information is needed.
Sticky noted.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Ah, someone here
And-
values efficiency.
Also, don't remember he sent you basically as sort of the joke. He already sent you his book report on them last night.
Yeah, I remember that.
So,
Interesting.
well, I mean, as I said, it's basically one of the things about when you're memorizing things. If you write them down, you memorize it better. So, since you had to do that anyway, why not make a book report for it?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. You are getting graded though, since you handed it in.
All right, this time I really do. I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, in creative arts, Rio will just plop down next to Shin and go into reading the books.
Rio, fucking whenever someone sends him a report, he fucking grades them. He's like fucking up to, he's like B+. I liked how you summarize things, but your prose could use some work. Thanks for the field report.
Alright, I guess you'll roll your diligence.
Cool.
Stepped up in the school, I'm pretty sure.
It is.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And I'll spend a plot point to add my knowledge to it too.
Woo!
Alright.
Well then.
Hey, big spender. Spend a little time on me.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you do realize you're in the school, right?
Stepped them up. What does
So
that
if you want to re-roll it, you'll have to convince Rena that it's part of your creative project.
Sick. Didn't
Are
that
you
die?
here?
Hello?
No, I'm here.
Hello?
I'm just
One
pondering.
second. Yeah, I'm pondering. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That definitely doesn't help. That doesn't help because I'm not administering anyone.
Did you hear what I said?
I did hear what you
He's
said.
going over shit.
Okay.
But you're translated.
Right, okay. Rio will raise his hand and I hope Rena will come over.
Alright, she will do, because as you know, creative arts is like you go in, you start doing your shit. It's not really a talk about things.
Start
Yeah.
doing your shit.
So, like, we don't really have to have a scene where we say everything, but Rio's general plan to get her to help is to say blatantly that he's doing research because he wants to do a project on foreign cultures and their mythologies as a neat juxtaposition between Japanese mythology, and he's having trouble understanding what they're about.
Alright, so So, surprisingly, Rena has a good grasp on whatever language this book is in. So there you go.
It's surprising.
Fucking Mary Sue!
So you can re-roll it with her social modifier of +1.
Oh,
Which you guys never taught.
Get hype!
yay. 2-1.
Damn, dude.
Woo!
Fucking
10! That's incredible! Incredible!
Alright, so what section were you looking at?
Or like what sex?
Sex, and basically make it up and I'll give you information based on what you made up.
Right. Okay. Well, the section would be on the what the base, not the basic, like what the qualities of a Kudlak or Kresnik is, like anything he could get on about their powers or weaknesses or the like. I know we got basic stuff like Kudlaks usually are violent, but like more of diving into that area.
Alright, so you would know that traditionally they're weak to the primordials, as they're called. So he's weak to Bufu and he's weak to Hammer. But some Kudlaks are known to, well, the finest ones are known to mutate so that they aren't as grievously affected by the weaknesses as out of the egg types.
Well, that's annoying because he's been around for a while. But, he's probably not mutated.
Probably not.
He was just gonna hope for the best. Plan for the best.
You'd also know that he has a voracious appetite for humanly desires compared to Kresnik, who doesn't have that.
Yeah. Alright.
So he's very hedonistic, and he loves feeding off emotions.
Right.
Dark emotions, mainly.
Right. So, hopes of successful negotiations going downhill, but we'll stick on to them.
I mean, just give him a sex dungeon.
Yeah, we don't have.
I know some people he'd like then.
Oh my god, buy a specific domain and just spend XP to buy props.
Just buy Succubi. Just throw it in there.
Alright, is there anything else you want to know about his weaknesses?
No, not really. Well,
Alright.
actually, like he's weak to that. Are they known to attack with anything in specific?
They aren't known to be like powerhouses. They tend to manipulate other people to attack for them.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's all.
But
Shin-
Kresnik fights his own battle.
Yeah. Did you think great part today?
Shin? Yes.
Is he building another house of cards?
No, he's looking at you.
Oh. Well. That's very awkward considering Rio sat down right next to him.
Yeah, that's why he's looking at you. He's looking at your study. Hi.
You having a good day, Vin?
Mm-hmm.
It's looking to be a busy one for us. I hope you have your health.
Well, if I stay here.
Right. Sorry about that.
Not a problem.
Yeah, that's good.
Says every time I experience something new within this school, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, well, you're at least getting your school life experience, Vin.
Oh yes, lots of that.
Maybe one day when you're feeling better, we can get the nurse's permission to take you somewhere for a shorter trip than you had last time, I hear.
Oh, you guys would do that?
And of course. I mean, we would have invited you to Tokyo, but that's a fair bit away, and we didn't far away, and we didn't want you to have an incident while we were out there.
Oh. Well, I bet you guys had fun. Oh, he still hasn't given me my present, that fucking bitch.
Oh, it was most enlightening.
Mm.
Okay, that's good.
I feel like it just has to happen off screen at this point. Fuck. What the fuck is that?
What's what?
Nothing. Never mind. I heard a weird sound. That was from
Hi.
Ryan. My bad.
Alright, so that's what you do in school. That you hijacked, you bitch. Alright, so lunchtime.
Cool.
What are people doing? Unless they want to do